Didi, you made some big calls over the last couple of days, predicting that Denmark, for example, would give Croatia a hard time and maybe beat them, which they almost did. And last night you were on the money again with Japan against Belgium, again making the correct call. Do you see Brazil as winners of this, and what's your view on Neymar?
Well, I tipped them as winner before the start, and I've not seen anything to change my mind in the last 2.5 weeks. They lost to Germany 7-1 4 years ago without Neymar, without Thiago Silva. That's what people forget. And when you say, is he the one to lead Brazil to the World Cup? He may have done 4 years ago, because of the way, I think he was 22 at the time.
Yep.
The way he carried that team, that nation, was just remarkable in his own country. And everybody who's been to Brazil knows how much it means to the people. The World Cup is everything to them. And he was the guy, 22 years of age. They had, I think, 2 centre forwards. One was Joe. He couldn't get a game for Man City when I was there.
Yeah.
And Fred.
Yeah,
they were the 2 centre forwards.
Joe and Fred.
Joe and Fred in a nation of 200 or 250 million people. So if they never scored a goal, so he had to do it, and he did do it. Unfortunately,
no, I agree with you. I thought it was magnificent, pushing that rock uphill 4 years ago.
Yeah.
The question I have in my mind is the 4 years since. I mean, I saw him do it for Barcelona against PSG in the Champions League match when they needed him. He was magnificent. But somehow since he's gone to PSG, got a private jet, playing in a crap league, he seems to have gone backwards.
Well, I'm not sure about that. What I would say, he's got far better players around him than he had 4 years ago, because there was no Coutinho, there was no Firmino. There was, I think Willian was in the squad, but he wasn't the player he's now. I agree with Liam. Yesterday he was dreadful for the first 20 minutes, but then he just ran the show, and he's electric. He's exciting to watch, and he's got players around him who can cause damage. And I think Belgium won't be able to live with him. I've got huge doubts about Belgium. They'll beat them. Obviously, France, Uruguay will be a very hard game. Make no mistake about that. But I think Brazil is really, and as Liam rightly said, this guy, the manager, I think in 25 or 26 games, they kept 18 clean sheets.
Right.
So this is a Brazil team that can actually defend. And they won World Cups in the past where they couldn't defend. Now, are they the complete package? There's certainly 1 or 2 things that could be improved. I think Casemiro is out for the next game, but Fernandinho is a very able replacement, as we know. I think Brazil will lift the trophy in a few weeks' time.